why financial literacy? Why do we come to tell you about this? So it's having the knowledge and the skills to manage your finances. Maybe I'll just bring this out to you. I know that for you to manage your finances, the very, very first thing you need to do is to train your brain to be able to identify needs from wants. So I'm going to open this to us to see what are those things that you think are needs.
Low. And once you find yourself using, you will not be getting it. It's not adding anything. It's just there. If you deposit 100K, you get 100K. You get it. So if you find yourself in some situations, then you can go back to zero. Then you struggle again. So the main issue, as you went to, you try to highlight on that. And the second thing, I was talking with someone still about saving, and he was like, okay, we're arguing, it's a debate thing, and he was, what's right to do? Is it saving what's left after spending, or saving before actually saving? It's saving what's left after spending, or saving before spending actually. So I would like highlight that.
And this is management is going to help you. We have different ways or reasons why we save. So your question of, do you save what's left after spending, or do you save personally? But I encourage you to put a percentage of how much you're going to save. So you say 20%. It's the first one that goes. You save before you spend. So you spend what is left after saving, because once you start spending, trust me, you don't have anything left to save. So you put, you say, every 50K I get, I'm going to put this aside in the saving, and where you save it. So then you put the areas depending on why you're saving. Say you have bank accounts. So different banks have different types of accounts that have different ways how they operate. So then if it has a debit card, most likely it's not a savings account, but a current account. So that account will debit money of you paying a monthly ledger when you withdraw or when you transact. So if it's saving, then you want an account that has a debit card, because that one usually has interest added to it. So
I wanted to start up something, but she would always interrupt my work. So what is the best advice? Is it better to drop this and maybe concentrate on what you do, maybe to earn money, or maybe fast forward businesses and stuff as you do this volunteer work, and maybe since you're getting something there?
Thank you. For starters, the first thing as students, so student to England is going to England with your classwork. And then,
given the kinds of work I'm doing in education, I have to make myself in a business that will not interrupt my education and my studies. And it is maybe like a home business. So personally, I engage in rearing some animals, and I also do some coffee. So at least I'm sure that when I'm awake and still born, because my daughter is still child, I still can earn from it, because it's not giving me hard time, even the person taking child. So I'm available having a business which can not interrupt my education here, and also cannot be hard time to someone who's taking child, because I'm not there to look after it when I'm at school.
Okay, very good ideas. I'm also going to share at least stories of things I did myself for that, whatever you want to say, so that you're able to invest.
and other areas that we can invest our money after making it. Is government securities, that's a good place, bills and bonds. Then we have land. If you can, once you have saved it, you can get a lot of land. It says that don't wait to buy land, but buy land and wait because it's going to approve the capital gains. The other area you can invest is shares and stocks. I know most of us were around when maybe Airtel, MTN did the initial public offers. Did anyone buy shares by any chance? Anyone here? Okay, so that's one area that you can put money, and one of the benefits for this is that a share was, I think, 200 shillings. Every Uganda could at least achieve or afford that. They're saying minimum is 100,000. So if you put your shares there, the benefit you get from this is that every time they have those annual shareholders meetings, when you have one share, if you have a billion shares, you will get in one room, and then you get to learn from everyone that has voted for this organization. So next time we have an IPO, please just put in some money. Just to get the knowledge and see how it works. I know the outcome is still not high, just for Uganda, but you get to learn what is happening in that area. Okay, so I want to see how many of us have borrowed, who of us has a loan or debt, rent.
Right. Have you polished your shoes? Have you done all of those necessary things that we love you to do? Those ones are going to support you putting yourself in a larger crowd. In people seeing what you can do, that I can do well, that I can do best as a person. So those are the things that I do well. So not being the person I am is I'm going to go to the extra mile and want to communicate what I can do. The best example, I see how it will contribute with what he wants to do as a brand, as a person. So that is why sometimes it's important to be clear on what you want to achieve. So that is why I have that mission and that vision. So that I'm clear on what I want to achieve as a person. And maybe when I achieve it, I give myself another target for another goal. I don't know if I gave you absolute clarity. Anybody else that has a question? Please. Use the microphone.
Thank you. My name is
Isaac.
My question is what you are going for building the program, and then the company was wondering give us a challenge on how your personal brand approach yourself to your audience.
The other question, please.
The other one is how do your personal brand put you on the challenge that made you reach your success?
All right. Okay, I'll start from what to avoid. One, I would say, what really avoid is actually not being the person that you are. So, not.
You are going to like personal talk to people one-on-one and mostly social media.
How do you market it? What is that particular marketing skill that you're marketing yourself on social media? We say personal branding is you marketing your skills. So I'm an accountant, and let's say at the moment my skill is bookkeeping. I feel I've mastered bookkeeping, or I'm in the space of mastering bookkeeping. But no, you're a marketer. What is that particular skill that you're marketing yourself on social media?
Creativity.
Creativity.
My creativity. In everything I do.
How do you market your creativity and innovativeness? I'm looking for how do you communicate that I'm creative and I'm innovative.
Oh, okay. So I play around with the things I do, probably like maybe dance, talk about it in a funny way, and maybe these t-shirts and put it out there to create some jokes and make people interested in whatever I'm doing. Then in the end, they give attention to whatever I'm trying to send out to them.
Okay, all right, we'll get that. So one, like I said, personal branding is you marketing yourself and your skills. Now the reason why I was asking all of these questions is someone might wonder, why does she tell us that we have, or we can market ourselves and our skills? Why do we even have to market ourselves and our skills? You see, you had a graduate a few days ago. Mukumba had graduates on Saturday, I believe. When do you graduate? 18th October. So you can see how many fresh graduates are put out in the market every year. Now, what will set you apart as a fresh graduate? All of us are looking for the same jobs. You have done marketing, I have done marketing, she has done marketing. All of us are going to look for the same marketing job in the space. We want the same job. So what makes you different, or what is going to make me different, is how I market myself and my skills. So if you're wondering why am I listening to things, personal branding, why would I want to go in further to understand why maybe I have to work on my personal brand, like people say, one, the biggest thing I've noticed is it makes it easy for you to get opportunities. When you have kind of put yourself out there, or you have marketing your skills, you shall identify how do you market your skills. But it makes it easy for you to get opportunities. I have a friend that works with a very big corporate right now, and he moves into rooms and testifies that he got his current job because his employer supported him on LinkedIn. He used to post things on LinkedIn, and that's how the MD of Airtel saw him and said, "Oh, you do very good PR. Come for an interview, we're hiring." So what he did was marketing his skills that he has. So it makes it easy for you to get opportunities because you are marketing your skills. When we speak about you, we say, "That is Stella, that girl can do this," the perception he spoke about. That can we attach to something, or else we are going to say, "She's the graduate." You don't know that one, that's that girl that just graduated. Because we don't know what you bring to the table. Because we don't know what you can do. So people are just going to call you, "That girl that walks." I know that girl that always wears high heels. Because you've done the first personal branding of wearing good shoes, communicating nicely, and having nice hair. So we might say, "That girl that has nice hair." You have done justice to it as well. Yeah, I think I've done justice. Anyone that wants to give you a shot, your understanding of personal branding. Yes, please.
My name is Absa.
Yes, Arthur.
Well, I look at it in the sense of, how does one perceive, or how does one want to be perceived? In the sense that from the way I dress, from the way I interact, the company I keep around me, what is it that I'm doing, what am I interested in, am I, it's not just a personal thing, but it's more of how you want others to perceive. And so you work towards that perception that you want others to have of you. Is how you look at a personal brand.
Nice. Somebody else wanted to give you a shot as well. Yes, please.
I'm Brian.
Yes, Brian.
I think it is more so what you have said, but it would be if I'm Brian, but there is a way I want people to know me, that Brian is this, Brian is that. In that even if someone doesn't know my name, someone will come and give a description, and they'll be like, "That is so and so." And I don't know his name, but I think it's so and so. So it's I think it is what we want people to define it as. If it is display, dressing, business, and so on. That's all.
Okay. We have all done justice to what personal branding is. It starts from the inside, outside, like she said, how you look, how you dress, how you communicate, how you want to perceive you. It starts from there. Now when it goes to something like what you explained, more of the perception, you see what you're doing with working on how you look, how you communicate, and all of those things help you to influence the perception. What people are going to think about you. Oh, she's the girl that does this. He's the guy that does this. It creates that kind of perception. And it still goes back to what Brian said. Now at some point, it can lead to what someone said. So you move out of the crowd and carve out something for yourself. It's all in the direction of personal branding. But I want us to understand it as simple as marketing yourself and your skills. Because if we understand it been working, so you've understood the internal bit of it, how I dress, how I show up, how I communicate, the company I keep. At the end of it all of those things need to lead you somewhere. So for me, the overall personal brand, or understanding personal branding, is you marketing yourself and your skills. Like, you've spoken about all of these very beautiful things, how you understand personal branding. Did she know that you have that perception about personal branding? Because you've not done the initiative to actually market yourself and your idea to her. He did know, I did not, he has that perception about personal branding because he has not done the initiative to market himself and his skill and his idea to you. What are some of the courses that we do?
Dedicating us about this question. So can I use that? Did you like that? Did you know? Like, that's a skill, but then there are two skills. Like, I can dance, but I'll put a smell. Yeah. I can put a spell on someone's face. Like, right now, I feel like it's very... It is very free. Like, right now, there are few people who can do it because it would have been quite demoralizing if you come to a university expecting a big audience and then you have like new skill volume. Like, when Absa was starting, all of us were like, really? Like, only few people turn up in the university? That doesn't make sense. I mean, some of those things don't really add up, and they don't make sense to me. And I was ready to get with the president and do something. But then I'm grateful because I feel like whoever has attended this session has benefited.
My name is Christine Naughton, and I'm offering a bachelor in accounting and finance. Third year, I'm a finalist, so this career session was really very interesting and beneficial to me. How? Because I learned that with personal branding, first priority. Like, you're your first cheerleader. You know, you have to come out as yourself and then start it. If you say you can't, no, you just have to come out and do it. So I've learned a lot from Victoria on how you brand yourself, plus the financial literacy from the Absa Bank. Really super grateful. It has done a very positive impact on my life, and I hope to see Victoria one more time for another session, maybe out there, and I can't wait.
Dear Absa, thank you so much for coming through to educate us about financial literacy. Right now I feel like I can save 100 million already. Yeah, that's really good. But the whole entire session was very mindful and very helpful towards our financial discipline. I'm grateful for Miss Pamela who came through to educate us. Then when we look at Sisters Network, we had Miss Victoria Nyanzi. That was one beautiful session. It got me shaking my head. It got me wondering, like, wait, what have I been doing with my life? Like, I really need to step up my game towards different things, and I am grateful. One, I own a clothing brand, and personal branding has not been very easy. It's very challenging because different people have different opinions to say about you in life, and normally it's because people have different perception according to how they look at you. When I look at myself, I see myself as a brand. Like, I see it as a brand, like, yeah. But the fact that she has educated us about the skills, and she also mentioned that part where having so many skills is not a disadvantage. It has been very challenging for me to believe that having multiple skills is an advantage, since very many people feel like, why do you have so much? Like, can't you choose? But being a free spirit like I'm being right now, I'm very grateful to watch her to educate us about.
Hi, how are you? My name is Victoria Nyanzi, a personal branding coach and the founder of the African Sisters Network. We just had a very wonderful session here at Uganda Matters University, and I've been asked to expound on young entrepreneurs or people that want to start businesses. How can they go about this? So one thing I've learned is make sure that your business is solving your problem. Like, look out for a problem, a particular problem that you can solve for people, and then align your business to that problem. it's not just about doing what everyone is doing. Everyone is selling clothes. Can you really solve a different problem for them? Maybe people want plus size clothes. Can you sell those? Maybe people want coats, like solve a particular problem so that we can know you for that thing in your business. And maybe the other thing I can say is for people that are now looking out for careers and they want to skyrocket their careers is be particular on what you do and then make sure that the world knows you for what you do. This is where personal branding comes in. Like right now we are so many people doing the same thing that for you to stand out, we have to know you and what you do. Like universities have graduates every day. People are graduating. So how shall we be able to know you? You have to build your brand. Get onto social media. Tell us about what you do. So that when we are thinking for who can do this, who is the best lawyer, who is the best marketer, we are going to say it's John, it's Carol, it's Paris. From me to you, thank you so much for having me. Bye-bye.